Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
How can you overlook a player who has a name like this guy, Xavi Simons? He plays on either wing or as a false nine. He's quick, he's versatile, he's hard-working, he's coachable. They all say he has a great footballing IQ. And he's one of those catch-me-if-you-can types.
Okay, interesting.
Gabriel.
Marquinhos.
Gabriel.
Linton. Alexandro. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. Alexandro. And that has been cleared.
Marlen.
Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Gakpo! Gakpo! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Gabriel
With the clearance.
Gerson.
Danilo. Rodrigo. Alexandro. Alexandro. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's there to get it away. The Netherlands have reclaimed it.
It's Timber.
Now it's Marlen. Shapes to shoot! Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Linton can get it clear. And he's heaved it away.
The Netherlands really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And here's Xavi Simons. Bruno Guimaraes looking to penetrate opposition lines. He can run onto that. Real chance here. Vinicius Junior! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Gakpo. De Jong. And that's
And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Reinders really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rodrigo. Gerson wins the duel this time. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And straight into the wall. And it's Danilo. Memphis Depay. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Linton. Gabriel. Gerson.
Marquinhos shifted upfield. He is through here. Danilo. Now it's Rodrigo. Hato gets across to intercept that. Rodrigo. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here.
Gakpo.
Could move up a gear here.
And it's Reinders.
Reinders.
Marlon.
Oh, it's played into the area.
Now it's Marlon. Marlon.
Crossed in once more. Could be danger here. Gakpo finds himself offside. Alisson sends that a long way. Gerson. Gerson. Timber clears it away. And Dijk gets good distance on it. De Jong. Xavi Simons spread out to the left. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vinicius Junior, and the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gakpo tries to clear. Joelinton. Rafinha. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The Netherlands going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cleared away. And here's Xavi Simons. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! Just swings wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Timber. And it's Simons. Marlon.
Oh, he's in!
Timber.
Oh, good spread. So who's he picking out? Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Marlon. Simons. Linton. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Memphis Depay. And here's Xavi Simons.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Alexandro
Going full steam ahead down the left flank. Alexandro.
Timber
Does really well to win the ball there. And it's hoisted clear. And the shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Marlon. Simons. Looking here to chip it through.
Cleared without complication.
And here's Gakpo.
Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Timber cuts out the pass. Reinders done delicately. And back to the goalkeeper. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, what's he got in mind?
Rafinha.
Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Alexandro, and the keeper's got it again.
Marquinhos.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rodrigo.
Hato. And it's been played through. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons looks to the other side. Reinders. Marquinhos makes the interception.
Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Rafinha. Rafinha played out to the left. Can he finish? Gets it away.
And it's Guimaraes.
Played out to the right. Well, they want another corner,
And it looks as though they're going to get it.
it's a mighty effort!
He's missed, but not by that far.
Joe Linton certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Marlon. Timber.
Memphis Depay caresses it through. Alexandro gets it away.
Rodrigo.
Gabriel gently done.
And it's Alexandro.
Linton.
Rafinha.
Gerson steaming on goalwards. And here's Rafinha, surely! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Up he goes! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Brazil got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. De Jong. Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Gakpo. Oh, sweet feet.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Danilo aim forwards. He has found the way through. Can he deliver? Danilo gets a crossing. A real chance!
That managerial selection because of that.
Out to the right.
Reinders.
According to what we've been... Gakpo. Moved on forwards.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
Memphis Depay. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Gerson. Marquinhos. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo. Van Dijk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Joelinton. Rafinha. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Alex Simons. Timber. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. There are a few waiting for it. Alexandro. Gakpo. Defending was strong and firm. Rodrigo. Van Dijk cuts it out. Alex Simons. And here's Marlon. Xavi Simons chips it through. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. Joelinton. Rafinha. Over to the left. And he's managed to get free. Delivered. Chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. And it's De Jong. And he's picked out the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Stefan de Vrij.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Marlen. Xavi Simons. Timber. Marlen. Marlen's cross. The keeper gets his hands on it. Marquinhos. Marquinhos aim forwards. Rodrigo played out to the right. Nicely intercepted. Hato. De Jong. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Guimaraes. De Jong. Here's Depay. Vinicius Junior. Calmly anticipates. Gakpo. Hato. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Played back in. Bruno Guimaraes is there and he can get that clear. Hato. He can get that clear. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. Hato. And here's Xavi Simons. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. Out of play for a throw. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Oh, what a climb! It's in! They're back within reach! Reinders duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rafinha. Linton. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Linton. Gerson. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Rafinha, and the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Dijk forwards and with intent. Hato. Danilo gets over and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gabriel, gently done. Receives it in a good position here. Over to the left. Hefty challenge. Tries a shot! It's a foul. It could be a penalty. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. And he's kept it out. Gerson. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Stefan de Vrij. Timber. Marlen. Xavi Simons. And here's Marlen.
it's De Jong. Simon, big chance! Can he stop it going out?
Plenty waiting in the middle, played in deep.
Nice interception, well timed. Moved on forwards, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Hato.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha.
Now it's Rafinha.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexandro goes short. Played into the middle.
Reinders
With the clearance.
Hato. Van Dijk.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Gakpo.
Jason. Incoming delivery. Corner then.
Timber getting this one clear.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Now that's well seen too. Linton,
Rafinha. Stefan de Vrij.
Marlen. Timber. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Simons.
Oh, well measured. That's going to go a long way. It's gone out for a throw-in. Stefan de Vrij.
Timber.
That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Brazil are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Marlen. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That'll be a throw. Tries to get it clear.
Reinders.
It's run loose here.
Gerson. Linton. Danilo shifted upfield, and he welcomes it in. That's an excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Alexandro, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's cut it out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That'll be a corner. And it's Reinders. And here's Depay, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Gakpo. And it's going to be another one. That has been knocked clear. Simons! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Reinders, and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. De Jong, that's really well manoeuvred. Reinders, spread out to the left. Gerson. That has been cut short. Danilo. Rodrigo is fouled. Shoots! Van Dijk. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Gakpo. Now it's Simons. Thinks one through. He's had a shot! Van Dijk. Gakpo. Gakpo tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Gakpo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Alexandro. Now here's the delivery. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. Hato. Reinders. Gakpo. Now it's Memphis Depay! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot!
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Reinders looking to add to his goal. Marlen. Joelinton. That's a good run down the left.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
And it's Reinders. Reinders
Going full steam down the flank. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Gakpo! Chance to shoot!
Really well taken goal.
Gakpo, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Danilo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gakpo. Hato. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Can he get onto this? De Jong. Van Dijk.
Out to the right.
Rafinha. Rafinha. Now he's got space here. Brilliantly cut out. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's having a shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
The Netherlands doing a lot of defending from the front at the moment.
Yeah, can see that.
One straight pass, that might be all they need here.
And it's played into the middle.
The Netherlands really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might...
De Vrij with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Danilo. Great defending, strong and determined. That's been... And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Clears it away. Van Dijk. Xavi Simons. Van Dijk. Gakpo looks to get on the end of this. Gerson. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good spread. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gakpo, aimed in towards the centre. Get a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Alexandro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's played forward. It's De Jong. And here's Depay. It's anyone's ball now. Played out to the right. Right, and the shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
And it's been taken short. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Simons. And the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
De Jong. It's Memphis Depay! Oh, that was close. And he thumps it clear.
Xavi Simons, gently done. Gerson. Danilo. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. And here's Rodrigo. It's a throw-in. Rodrigo, a chance to play it in. Gerson, Danilo, crosses it in. The fly gets it away. Reinders. Van Dijk. Xavi Simons. Gakpo. Hato. Xavi Simons. Bruno Guimaraes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's in plenty of space here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Danilo. Danilo hurtling down that right flank. Nice control. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
And it's Hato. That's good play. Gakpo. Time to deliver. And he whips it across. And it's hoisted clear. Rafinha. Alexandro. Tries a deft little ball. Rafinha. Alexandro. What a throw in. Corner given. Alexandro plays it short. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius. Vinicius Junior! He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Guimaraes. Now this could be a shoot! Timber gets it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rafinha. Timber, aim forwards. Oh, it's a... Vinicius Junior!
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Reinders. Oh, red, nice interception. Joelinton, who's set up one goal so far. Rafinha, it's a delicate pass. Vinicius Junior. Reinders getting this one clear. Time for a change in personnel. And here's Rafinha. And here's Joelinton. That looks a good cross.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Memphis Depay played out towards the right wing.
That is lovely. Reinders. Hit into the middle.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The Netherlands making another change here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Linton. Gabriel, gently done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Robbie tries to think it through.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rafinha.
Rafinha
Has been caught there, it's a foul.
Linton, probing pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now that's well seen too. Gabriel. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Jesson.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Reinders. Van Dijk. Hato shifted upfield. Muscular approach does pay off here.
And he has been fouled there.
And it's Hato.
This might spell... He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And now he has two. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Rafinha, Alexandro, lovely feet.
Van Dijk gets it away.
Could be danger here.
And here's your
Chance to shoot!
It's a loose ball. Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Timber. Linton.
That's surely a foul, free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
told, this is how it looks. It's Gabriel attempts a clearance. And that's a throw-in. He is just caressing the ball. Proves too strong. And it's De Jong. Chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Robbie fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
The 4-3-3.
Yeah, and concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Simons. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
There's the shot! And yet another chance goes to waste. Simons. Brobbey. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's well positioned here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Over to the left. Hato picks it up now. Danilo does really well to win the ball there. Gakpo, and that's aimed into the middle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is it then, now or never. And it's Andreas Pereira. And here's Vinicius Junior. Andreas Pereira. Brazil to make one last surge forward. Weghorst tries a measured ball. That's beautifully weighted. Brobbey, he has found the way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Simons! Oh, that was no routine save.
Xavi Simons is offering a wry smile there.
Final checks on the touchline. A change
about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bruno Guimaraes, great defending, strong.
Oh, shooting chance! It's anyone's ball now. Needs a quality cross.
And here's
Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome. Flag with the clearance.
And here's Joe Linton. Andreas Pereira knocks it out wide.
And back out it comes. That's really well manoeuvred. Time added on 4 minutes.
Weghorst wins the duel this time. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Brobby. Now it's Rangers.
Played into space out wide. And it's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick.
Bruno Guimaraes. Joe Linton. Throw in. Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Real chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Joe Linton. And he cuts out the supply. Weghorst.
And the counter is on. Brobby looking to run onto it.
Gabriel
Is there, and he can get that clear.
Rodrigo. Marquinhos. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Xavi Simons. Now it's Weghorst. De Jong. Well timed, excellent interception.
Vinicius Junior. That looks a cracking ball. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.